I mean, we are jumping straight back in the ban. PEKARA BRALE are keeping the red side. And again, we see the Wukong get banned straight away. But there's no Bears Bear this time. It gets banned straight away. They're not even giving it a chance. And I mean, when you've got 24% of the gold, 37% of the damage, you just want that gone as quickly as you can.
What would you like Luca to play now?
Honestly, I want him to play something like a Darius. Something equally as oppressive. Equally as much of a lane bully. Because that's his style. He wants to be in their faces. And I mean, we've just seen we do see the Rel and the Syndra get banned, as well as the Corki and the Galio. Who would you be wanting to see if you're CUDDER'S Cuties again? Are you going to run a similar comp? Or are you
I would run as not really. I would take the the
there we go, I called it. The Darius, one of the biggest lane bullies in that top lane. A champion that into most top laners you can blind pick, and he will just run you down. The bleed is insane.
So as I was saying, I would want to see the Taric again, because Taric ults were so big. But I do want to see AP's Diana this time.
Well, that's it. Is your draft flow working? Because I'm at 1 second.
I'm also at 1 second.
Yeah, since looks like we've got a bit of tech issues. But yeah, I mean, we've said this before. Darius is a really strong pick, and for CUDDER'S Cuties, that's exactly what you want. What would you be looking as an answer into it? Well, we've got this wee mini pause.
I mean, we saw that these kind of really, like, I'm scaling, later I'm doing damage, is not...
Oh, Seraphine. No, we get the Seraphine, let's go! Now, I know for a fact Walker will be playing this as healer theme, much to my pain, so I'm praying they put it in the hands of Tom, so we can see...
I mean, we saw it on Tom. Seraphine?
It is Tom's main at the end of the day. I mean, they're just going to straight run it back with a Jarvan. And I mean, that Jarvan was a 94%. 94% of all of PEKARA BRALE's kills. So that's a common sense to lock that back in, especially when you've got someone who squishes a Seraphine in that bot lane.
I really hope we see the tank Seraphine, just for jokes.
She is no joke. Especially when the beauty of it, when you've got a player like Luca in that top lane, who can do so much damage. He can carry games. You've got AP, who is so versatile in that mid lane. And it's going to be Tank Seraphine. Let's go! Okay, I'm a happy man now. You've got the Vi. Great engage to create situations for this. The CC on the CUDDER'S Cuties is going to be something insane, even into this Kaiser Nautilus.
What I do want to see, though, because we will probably see the Darius, is a really tanky top laner.
Who would you be looking like? Name some, call your shot. Who do you want to see them play?
On or Shogath. That's my calls.
I mean, we all see Malphite ban and the Way ban. I mean, if I'm
the Gragas ban? What?
Yeah, I think they were just struggling for picks there. But if you're obviously he doesn't want to face that, and we do see the Victor. Now, Victor's one of these champions where even if he's been toned down, he's still ever present in the meta because he is so powerful when he gets to scale.
But I mean, Diana could be big here.
I mean, we know, and you called it. You called it. That's where you had a link in this game. I mean, AP is a Diana main.
Yeah.
And I mean, the engage here is insane, and you're gonna put Luca on the Embessa. I love this comp. I actually love this comp. It's got everything I want in a comp. You've got CC, you've got Peck, you've got pure outright damage, and you've got champions that can punish an overstep. Again, you called the Cho'Gath, although you called it into Darius. Looks like we're going to get a Cho'Gath top here.
I don't
Into
see
the
the
Ambessa.
Yeah, but I don't see the Cho'Gath into the Ambessa. I saw it into Darius, yeah. Because against Darius you need something, yeah, I'm tanky, you know. But against Ambessa, that could actually not benefit you, it could actually be worse for you.
It depends. It is a tank Seraphim. Okay, I'm a happy man. I'm a very happy man. It is a tank Seraphim with a phase rush. Oh, that's big. So for those of you who don't know, you're going to get a wee Seraphim lesson here. She's kind of busted with this new build. So it's revolving around Iceborne Gauntlet, Thimble Winter. You've got so much sustain, so much tankiness. You just don't die. Yeah, you build, you know, you've got a lot of damage for your Iceborne. It procs your E for your slow. And it's just it's just the best build on her right now.
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, you are in for a lesson, my man.
Okay.
But yeah, look at both sides. They are playing a lot safer this first time. No early pushes from the side of PEKARA BRALE. You know, the mid laners dancing for the sake of dancing. Who do you think wins in the mid lane?
Oh, that's a good question. AP's LCS, bro. And I can't say anything. I'm so biased towards CUTIES. I'm saying that Diana though. I'm just saying it. And I think if First Blood goes down, it's gonna be either Ambessa or Diana.
Yeah, Mr. Brewman is saying he thinks the victor wins. I'd probably agree. You know, especially late game. Very much. Whatever side gets control of this game early will have a big say in how this plays out.
I totally agree. I have to say red side scales much harder, but it's not like blue side is a purely early game comp and then will. So
we are seeing all lanes engage. Sorry, Jason. We are seeing all lanes kind of engage, and a wee bit of jiggery pokery, poking each other out. Especially in mid lane and top, although they're having varying fortunes. You know, CUDDER'S CUTIES are getting the rough end of it in the mid lane with a range and a Spectre poke. And Cho'Gath's obviously, as we expect, into Luca having to play extremely safe until he hits that 6 and starts getting a bit hungry. Some nice knockups though. I mean, we see a beautiful double E, Echo E from the Seraphim, but unfortunately, with a Taric, there's not a lot of follow-up early. Which is why I'm not a massive fan of pairing it with the Taric, because Taric wants you to be right in. The beauty of Taric is if you've got an engaging frontliner, you're going to get so much benefit, like a Neela. Someone who wants to be on that front line. Seraphim doesn't.
Yeah, but
Seraphim wants to be way, way back, so you don't get as much value as you could. Meanwhile, Diana is going in on this Victor. Both of them are low mana. The Chaos, well, the Victor, he managed to do enough. Yeah, you know, both sides, nobody's fully pulling that trigger yet. Unlike in the last game where we'd seen a lot of action by this point. Although Jarvan, he wants to continue like last game and be right involved. Can he get the vision and get out? Interesting CCS wise, you know, Cho's much more in it.
yeah, Ambessa's making it really hard for him.
Thing is, Cho will happily sit under this tower.
I'm so much wrong. Sorry.
Here we go. Sorry, we do see Jarvan going. This is not quite a repeat of the last game. They are going to get out. CUDDE'S CUTIES learning from the last game as we do see the E come out from the Seraphim. Not much more than that though. Early game Seraphim doesn't do that much in terms of damage.
Unless you can combo it really nice.
Yeah, it will always surprise people, but it's especially considering she's still seen as a support because August loves to nerf her. But she will always do a surprising amount of damage, just not enough in some of these early fights. Meanwhile, someone who does do enough is this Ambessa on this dinosaur. The dinosaur's going to have enough health just to walk away. He still has TP, so he's going to TP back to lane. Meanwhile, instead of PEKARA BRALE, they do walk right into this bot lane, get the stun on this, get stunned up. And that's just going to allow the side of CUDDER'S CUTIES to range some poke, which is where the side really starts to come in. Anna jumping in. This is where the Victor's going to have a lot of success, is when he manages to get the stun back in the slow. If he can pair that up with the Jarvan, I think they'll get a lot of success there early. I'm surprised Jarvan's not camping.
Yeah.
But both junglers...
It's gonna be really, really hard to play that game out for PEKARA though. You outscale them eventually, but will you get to that point before the game is over?
I mean, they need to start shutting down this Diana, and they do try it. They do burn the flash on the Diana, but they do also burn the Jarvan's flash. I don't know if that necessarily is worth it. Meanwhile, Joe silences the Ambessa, but they're not using warlords.
I don't know if you saw that, but the Diana just ulted the minion wave right before the Jarvan engaged.
Yeah, I think if she has that out, that's a very different fight. But yeah, I mean, this is a lot tamer. A start.
I wish we could get a replay on this because that was such a weird ult.
Oh, meanwhile, we see the public execution come out on the Ambessa. Cho'Gath. The silence does come out. Cho manages to get on the tower. That's a big spell burn from the Ambessa. Problem is, Cho is now forced to back. Meanwhile, Ambessa can stay in lane with TP. And soak up all that XP and all that farm. And we saw how oppressive Luca was last game, giving him 16 CS lead now. And allowing him to move first for these grubs is kind of big. And we already see 2 picked up from the side of CUDDER'S CUTIES. But not as much pressure on the dragon as last game. And here we go, this is the ult you were talking about. And yeah, we do! A massive misplay from AP. But
I don't know if there was any sense to it. I don't play Diana that much, but pretty good.
I don't think he meant it. I think he was trying to queue in and then press it, but he's a bit too keen on the buttons. But at 3 grubs aside of CUDDER'S CUTIES. And the difference from last game, PEKARA BRALE haven't secured the dragon yet. I wonder if there's another Ocean Soul. Do you think we're getting another Infernal Drake to end this game? Or do you think we're getting something else?
You mean for Soul, or do you mean
for Soul. So the last game was Ocean into Hex into Infernal. Do you think we're going to see the same rotation again?
I have no idea what we will see, but what I want to see is a Cloud, I think.
You want a Cloud? I would love a Cloud.
A Cloud would be so big. Ambessa, Vi, Diana, Seraphine, Taric.
Well, Mizzeri's going to take it. And that is just... It is a Hex Tech Dragon for the next one. So we could see another Infernal Soul here. I mean, which side do you think benefits most from the Infernal Soul?
From the Infernal Soul?
If it's an Infernal.
I think that side is more tanky comped, so I would say the blue side definitely gets much more benefit from the Infernal one.
Yeah, we do see the Sheen coming out on the second with the meanwhile, we do see Engage coming from the Jarvan, but with the Taric ult, they can just get out. However, Nautilus does come in. Diana and Vi are coming in. The Cavalry are coming. Beautiful surfing ult. It only hits 2 in the end, but that will be first blood as the Jarvan falls. The Seraphine claims the submarine, and CUDDER'S CUTIES are getting off to a perfect start for this objectives, and on the way, their brand new pair of sandals.
And guess who got first blood? The Diana. Just like we predicted.
Problem is though, she is a wee bit down in CS. Yeah, that first one that would say that she is going back in on this fight to the slow. Comes out, doesn't quite get the slow, but here comes the slow. Meanwhile, we do see the Invest out coming on this Cho. She is diving in the tower. Cho managed to get under. What we think is the warfare. Diana, not Diana, Ambessa will live, but on literally a slither of health. The Noxian Warlord. My god, she's a battle queen and a half. Doing her best Tryndamere impression, living on 1 health. Meanwhile, the Moon Goddess in the mid lane is looking to burn the Glorious Evolution. Doesn't quite get there. Which, if your Vexor is big, because you almost cleaned up this Diana. But if you decide to PEKARA BRALE, you need to get something sorted. Your Theo down. Your come up 2k down. Here we see the engage the game. PEKARA BRALE burning the ult on, trying to get on the Seraphim. Problem is, this Taric ult saves her life and the flash. And they overextend. They have no vision on the side of CUDDER'S Cuties, and it's a beautiful counter gank with that Seraphim ult. And that's just huge. That opens up the game massively for CUDDER'S. And yeah, perfect way to continue the dominance from last game.
I mean, PEKARA really needs to shut Ambessa down. She is so strong, and if she continues having this much power above the Shogath, she will just be unstoppable and have a perfect game.
Well, we do see a fight coming on this mid lane. Taric think he's smart. However, he is going to get caught out. Diana, Vi is going in. She will get blown up though. The Jarvan will clean up that first kill. The Chaos Storm does come out. They are going in. The J4 does die to this Ambessa. She'll get a double kill onto the submarine. Problem is this Victor, even with his upgraded ability, will fall. Ambessa Madara cleans up at the hands of Luca.
Luca is so on fire this game.
4-0 on this Noxian Queen.
And she will not stop.
He wants another! Onto a dinosaur this time. The shield comes out from his Eclipse. And yeah, he has to back out. I am a massive hater from Ambessa, simply because it's dash, dash, dash. Oh, we do see the Jarvan clean up the Diana mid lane though. I would love to get a replay on how that happened. Looks like Nautilus was involved in there. A bit of an overset from EP. But that's the 4th grub secured for CUDDER'S Cuties, and they want the submarine's life, and they're going to get it. 7-2 now in favour. Nessie is back on the scoreboard. And J4, he's still looking at 1 with the Cho'Gath. They are going in. They don't get it. CUDDER'S Cuties are clearing up 5. They're on 8 kills as well. 6 sets of the little... Oh, red team steal 1. I was about to say 6 little grubbies, but it's only going to be 5 for CUDDER'S Cuties.
There is there's absolutely no one who can shut the Ambessa down anymore.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this Frostborn Seraphim is doing some serious damage onto this Kaisa in the bot lane now with her Iceborne Gauntlet. Remember, this is Tank Seraphim, folks. 1v1ing a Kaisa. The best part about this is you can literally stand in front of an ADC and say, hit me. Go on, I dare you. I mean, look, she's literally in the front line. Okay, she does fall. That's a real... Of course I'm going to glaze Seraphim. If you're new to a tuber broadcast, you know it's coming. As the guys in League of Friends don't know. Would you have it any other way?
No.
Yeah, we should Daniel try to go in on this Victor. The biggest problem is with the Victor slow, even if she gets in, she can't get back out. We'd love to get a stat check on this Cho'Gath because he is slowly getting there. Oh, he's got his ult. He'll be chomping on those minions. Meanwhile, we do see an engagement around this dragon. We do see a knock-up go on to the J4. J4 will just get blown up. Knockups are there. The Seraphim ulti will clean up as well. She claims the Vector. It's 1 glorious evolution done. And a double kill for AP's Diana. And it looks like CUDDER'S Cuties, they are starting to run away with this.
Yeah. Well, it's so hard. It is so hard for PEKARA. I think they still have a chance, but it's getting lighter and lighter.
And
It's not gonna be easy.
And this is the scary thing with this tank center. Her wave play will always be so broken with her high note. And when you combine it with the 6 scrubs, the added wave player from the Frostborn on the ED, she's a monster in the side, as well as in a team fight. And here we go, we see this fight again. We do see, I say, they try and jump on the turret. Diana, the Vi's there with a knock up, the vault breaker. And yeah, in close team fight like that, when you've got the comp of CUDDER'S Cuties, it is a recipe for disaster. That's exactly where they want to fight you. Especially when you've got Tom on his main. You've got Nessie playing a champion we know they can perform. Luca having one of the series of his life. And so we do see Seraphine get a lot of damage. She does go invulnerable. And they're gonna claim the Kaiser at the expense of supports doing their work. And now they get to knock 10 bells out of each other though. Although J4 is here to help and support a beautiful stun from Walker. However, he will probably give his life here. J4 being absolutely key to all of the successes of PEKARA BRALE. Problem is, he can't get much going because the rest of CUDDER'S Cuties are so far ahead. As we see Ambessa just be able to die under this red side tower. Unfortunately, not playing volleyball, so he can't quite turn it off. But he doesn't need to.
If you wanted to win this aspect.
This is big if they want to win. They need to shut this down, and they do. Another kill on this job, and just like last game where he was involved in every single kill, you do see the feat of strength go to CUDDER'S Cuties now. They secure the objectives.
If they want, do you want first or?
Yeah, so obviously last time he had 94% kill participation. He's already up there. 5 out of the 7 kills he's been involved in. He needs to get some other team members involved as well though. Cho'Gath hasn't been involved in any. Nautilus has been involved in equally as much. But the Kaiser and the Victor, you need to get involved. And you need them to get some of the shutdowns.
I had a similar game as on PEKARA side, like last season on Fearless. We were PEKARA and we had a massively fat President. And the only chance of winning this, from my experience, is waiting to late game, scale, then shut the Ambessa down real quick and then try to end. That is the only chance that I have.
Well, we saw it last game. How, you know, PEKARA BRALE, they dominated early. You know, the side of CUDDER'S Cuties, they were trying their best. But then they had a couple of really good fights where they executed so well.
Yeah.
And then that game flipped. Do you think we'll see something similar this game, or do we think CUDDER'S Cuties are just that far ahead?
I don't think so. Not because they are that far ahead.
Oh, what a Seraphine, narrowly missed his hit on all 3. However, we do see Tarek getting knocked up. Kaiser going in. Seraphine does get pulled back. The problem is she's still tanky. I mean, the fact she's even able to nearly get out there is huge. However, she will fall. Meanwhile, we do see the shutdown in the bot lane of this Victor from the Diana. PEKARA BRALE want this mid lane tower. And honestly, oh my god, Luca! That is disgusting! A max range public execution, and this Noxian Warlord. She doesn't care about a Mellow. She's just gonna run you down and allow her mid and jungle to open up the base. Problem is, with the way this game is shaping up, both teams racing each other's nexus, this could easily result in a base race. And it just takes one kill. See, we see the replay. I mean, Seraphine and Tarek, they are getting caught out. I think if that Seraphine output hits one more, it's a very different fate. But see, they burn a lot to get her here in the Tarek. And yeah, she's still not quite started that Thimble Winter, so that's probably had a big factor there. Meanwhile, this TP on this Ambessa, I mean, that was disgusting. That was just absolutely disgusting.
Oh. But yeah, I don't think CUDDE'S Cuties will dominate so much and win just because they're so fat. But they're like the team fight. Last game they were behind, then the team fight was so much stronger because of the team comp. That's how they won. Now the team fight comp is ahead, so you can't keep beating them in the 1v1s. You can't keep fighting them in the team fights.
Well, I mean, this was a big turning point last time. The Atakan fight, and it is the Voracious again. As we see the public execution come out onto this Kai'Sa, she's just dead. Luca cleans up the ADC. 19 kills to 9. And yeah, blue team will also take the dragon. And it is a Cloud Soul. We all overlook that with all the drama that's going on. Vector's not even contesting, and he wants the mid lane tower to get it. But we are going to see the Atakan fall to the side of CUDDE'S Cuties. And CUDDE'S Cuties are absolutely rocking and rolling right now.
I mean, Atakan red buff is basic.
Oh, breakaway into Seraph into the Encore. And that is just... yeah. That's a dead Cho'Gath every day of the week. I mean... PEKARA BRALE, with all the hype from last season...
I don't think they can stop them now anymore.
CUDDE'S Cutie don't care. They say, yeah, cool, you may have won and dominated the Summer Tournament. We're here for winter. And they have taken this by the reins. They are looking to take control of this upper bracket, be the team to fear, and relegate your defending champs to the lower bracket. We do see a big fight though. Problem is PEKARA BRALE, they're just too far behind. The Investor cleans someone up on the tower, jumps back, cleans up the inhib, still fighting. Will eventually get the withdrawal, but that's only a withdrawal. Cho'Gath is going to fall by the looks of it. Eventually. No, maybe not. Some nice big withdrawals for the side of PEKARA BRALE, but I think it's too little too late.
The problem is though, CUDDE'S Cuties can just come back.
Well, that's, I mean, the Dynalt comes in and she just blows that submarine to shreds, sends him back down to the abyss, and she can continue her siege on this mid lane tower she'll get. That is all 3 inhibitor towers burned for the side of PEKARA BRALE.
Seems like the submarine should be a bit more fearful.
Shout out to the fearful submarines. We will probably be going back down to the abyss very shortly. But for CUDDE'S Cuties, I mean, they've come out and they've set their stall. 11-0 on this Ambessa, and she's not done yet. Tarek ult does come in. Meanwhile, the Seraphim ult, you just can't move. Working on the Moonstone to finish the build off. The inhibitor falls, just like the whole of PEKARA BRALE. Congratulations to the Raiders, CUDDE'S Cuties, who will go 1-0 in this tournament, relegating your reigning champions of the summer split down to the lower bracket in what can only be described to people in the server as an upset, and they would dive in the Nexus because they're not done with that. Congratulations to the whole of CUDDE'S Cuties, Luca, AP, Nessie, Walker and Tom. Congratulations.